Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons, but a little different to what we normally do over here on More SezRawrr. I've been playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my island Sezurbia with you guys, but today we're taking a detour from Sezurbia because I have another Animal Crossing island SezTopia that I started back in 2021. That was when I first started playing Animal Crossing. I've told you guys about it before. We've done a couple of little things with SezTopia on this channel, but today we're doing a big thing because a few episodes of Sezurbia's playthrough ago, I asked you guys if I ever needed to villager hunt on SezTopia, would you guys be interested in seeing that, even though it's not the island we're primarily playing here? And you guys said, yeah, absolutely. If you need to villager hunt on SezTopia, please take us on the journey with you. And that's what we're doing today. So with that being said, let me just introduce you to who I've had that's going to be leaving the island. And then we're going to jump onto SezTopia and do some villager hunting over there. So it was Thursday afternoon. I was actually playing Animal Crossing New Horizons with my 4-year-old niece. This island we share. She does whatever she wants on this island. So we were coming in together on Thursday afternoon when I had someone who wanted to leave. We're coming in on Friday now with Miss Isabel, who's going to tell us who that is. Hello there, everyone, she says. Right now on SezTopia, it's 2:51 p.m. on Friday, April 24th, 2026. Now for today's announcements. Tomorrow, SezTopia bids a fond farewell to our dear friend Fuchsia. Fuchsia is a deer, she's a pink deer. I've had her for a while. It's hard to say goodbye, but we wish her luck on her next big adventure. Be sure to stop by for one last chat before she leaves. Maybe bring some tissues. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. So, Fuchsia, I originally had as one of my dreamies, but there's more that I found instead that I would like. This is where Fuchsia has been living on SezTopia. She has a pink and yellow house, so I did a lot of pink and yellow flowers for her and her little sign out the front, just like I do on Sezurbia, by the way. I always put signs out the front of my villagers' houses here as well. It's where I got the idea from. So this is what Fuchsia's house looks like on the outside. You can see it kind of fit the pastel theme a little bit, but Fuchsia herself and the inside, it doesn't really fit as well. There are other villages that I think would suit the vibe a little bit more, the pastel vibe that I'm going for over here on SezTopia. So with that being said, let's go inside and say goodbye to Fuchsia. So here we have her house on the inside in boxes. You couldn't see it fully, but we've got like the pink sheet on the wall. It just wasn't really the vibe. Anyway, hey SezRawrr, thanks for stopping by. So if the boxes don't make it obvious, I'm moving out, she says. I gotta thank you for your advice the other day. It really helped me get my head straight. Thanks, precious. You're so welcome, Fuchsia. I'm so glad we got to party together. I hope we'll be able to rock again someday. Stay awesome, alright? I will, Fuchsia. You too. So with that being said, Fuchsia is who we are having leaving this island, SezTopia. With that being said, we're now going to jump into Animal Crossing. We're going to see the empty plot. I've already got some Nook Miles tickets. Let's get villager hunting. So, just in case you're not familiar, this is my pastel island, SezTopia, whereas Sezurbia is more of my dark and what is going to be more gothic island. This one's very pastel. It's not perfect, it's not finished, and now that I share it with my niece, there's stuff everywhere because she does what she wants and I let her do what she wants. It's totally fine. Anyway, Isabel, good morning everyone. Right now it says SezTopia, it's 10:08 a.m. on Saturday, April 25th, 2026. It's another lovely Saturday and KK's performing in the plaza. Isn't that nice? We're not going to be going to a KK show today, okay? He loves audience requests, so if there's anything you'd like to hear, stop by the plaza and let him know. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. I'm specifically here just to villager hunt, okay? And depending on how this villager hunt goes, like, I don't know, hopefully it's going to be a quick one. Hopefully I can have the same sort of luck from Sezurbia and we have a really quick villager hunt. That would be nice. Maybe I can do some other things then, like cleaning up. Because, I mean, this is all stuff from my 4-year-old niece, right? And also there's weeds everywhere and stuff, and maybe we can go over some plans together for potentially finishing this island off, right? So Fuchsia lived just over here. So once we bring in a new person that's going to be living here, also I spy Sasha across the way. When we find someone to move in, I can depending on what their house looks like, I can decorate the flowers around their house to match their house better. That's what I've done with all of my villagers' houses, except for one other, the previous villager that I had move in just before, who is over here, who is Chai. And here she is, Chai. She is an amiibo only villager, so I invited her to come and live with us via amiibo. Oh my gosh, SezRawrr, finally I get to chat with you. I know I never get to talk to my villagers anymore because my niece just plays and she doesn't talk to them very much. So I'm sorry, Chai. I legit missed you a lot. Well, there we go. So Chai's house here very much does not match the flowers surrounding. So when I've got some time, okay, when I've got some time. With that being said, I've got 59 Nook Miles tickets. Hopefully I won't need more than that. I've got a plain wooden shop sign that I can decorate with, no, that's Fuchsia's shop sign. I've got to take that up to the cemetery once we find someone to move in today. I've got a vaulting pole, all the things that I will need for today. I'm not going to focus super heavily on finding DIY recipes or anything like that. It's literally just going to be villager hunting. So also, I'm not going to do a super big tour of SezTopia right now. Again, maybe if we have a quick villager hunt, maybe I'll go in depth and do a bigger tour afterwards. I don't know. But I have also recently done a tour of SezTopia in my Happy Home Paradise video, the first episode of Happy Home Paradise, because I'm playing Happy Home Paradise over here on SezTopia at the moment. So here we are at the airport. Hello, Orville. I want to fly. Roger. And yes, I do have Nook Miles tickets on me. Thank you very much. Yes, I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. So yes, I do want to use my Nook Miles ticket. That's exactly what I said, my guy. Yes, I've got everything I need. Thank you very much. Let's do this. Okay, so just like on Sezurbia, I have my Dreamy list, and I also have a list of people, of villages that I wouldn't mind staying on Sezurbia temporarily. I have a same list for that on SezTopia. I have my Dreamy list, and I have a list, a small list of villages that I wouldn't mind staying temporarily. But today, I would love to find one of my Dreamies. I have 2 more Dreamies that I can hunt for, and then one that has to be invited by Amiibo as well. That is an Amiibo only. So I will go through that list in just a second, but let's just see. Who do we have? Ooh, on this gloomy, windy island. Let's see who we've got, right? Thank you so much, Wilbur. It would be pretty cool if I... Oh my god, it's Blue Bear! Oh my gosh, Blue Bear! I'm not going to invite Blue Bear to live with us. She's not one of my Dreamies for SezTopia, but oh my gosh, Blue Bear! We have her on Sezurbia! Great to meet you. How are you? I'm Blue Bear. Welcome to my Hype-tastic island getaway. Okay, it's not my island, but it will be. I want to be a pop star, and all pop stars own islands. Oh, you're so sweet, Blue Bear. So you're SezRawrr from SezTopia. Technically, she does already know us. Anyway, it's fine. Fab, I love meeting new folks, aka new fans. Oh, Blue Bear. That was a great little way to start off, but no. Technically, I could because she has the blue house on the outside, but the 2 villages that I'm hunting for, which I will get to in just a second, they definitely fit the vibe a little bit more, I think, than Blue Bear. And I feel bad for saying that because I adore Blue Bear. Anyway, let's get into the Dreamies that I have here. So the 2 that I'm hunting for, the first one is actually Tutu. Tutu, she's a bear if I remember rightly, and I'm just going to bring her up so I can look at her house and stuff and talk about her because it's been a little while since I've looked at the Dreamies that I want for SezTopia. Yes, she's a bear. So cute. She's wearing a heart jumper. And her house, okay, so she's got a rounded house. I don't super love the rounded houses, but this one's pretty cute. It's pink on the outside with a like creamy white thatched roof. And then on the inside, her house, oh my god, it's so cute. It's red and pink and white, and it's got all the cute furniture, so it definitely fits in with the pastel theme. So that's one of the Dreamies that I have, Tutu the bear. I would love to find her today. The other one is Marcy, and she's a kangaroo. So like how we have Matilda on our island Sezurbia, and she's got her little Joey in her pouch. Marcy also has a little Joey in her pouch. She's very, very cute. So she's pink and she's got like the little glitter in her eye. She wears a cute little apron and stuff. And then for her house in New Horizons, she also has a rounded house. Again, I don't super love the rounded houses. This one's very similar on the outside to Tutu's though. It's the same kind of pink. It just has a brown thatched roof instead. But then on the inside, we've got the beautiful patchwork wallpaper. I love that vibe. It's pretty cute on the inside. So definitely happy to have Marcy or Tutu. They are the Dreamies that I am hunting for. There is one more Dreamy. We'll mention that in a second though. Let's just see. Who do we have on this island? Okay, well, it's neither, but we still be respectful and friendly, and we'll say hello to Mo. Ah, there's someone on this island. Yes, there is Mo. Oh, you're here visiting too? Yes. Hey, I'm Mo. You're SezRawrr from SezTopia. Neat. I didn't expect to make a friend here. This island is so cool, Myon. Right, well, bye, Mo. It was nice to meet you. Very, very good. Okay, look, I'm not going to lie to you. The villager that I am going to be inviting via Amiibo, I don't know how to pronounce her name. So I'm going to put her on screen and her name on screen. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you know how to pronounce her name, please let me know in the comments down below. But she's so cute. She's a pastel sheep. So very cute. And like her house is... When I saw her and I saw her house, I was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. Because she's one of the ones that comes with the Sanrio Amiibo set. You can only invite her to your island via Amiibo. And on the inside, her house is absolutely so freaking adorable. Pastel vibes. It comes with like the wallpaper and flooring that you can't actually buy in Animal Crossing. It's specific to her house, right? And like her furniture, some of her furniture specific to her house. Look at her bed. Would you look at her bed? Seriously, it's like clouds in a rainbow. She looks like she's just like the perfect pastel queen, right? So I need her, but obviously not today. We're not going to be hunting for her today because she's an Amiibo only. All good. So we're just looking for Marcy and Tutu. I do have a list of other Dreamies that I wouldn't mind having temporarily, but I really want to find a Dreamy today. I really do. So if we happen to come across Chrissy, if we happen to come across Cookie, if we happen to come across Gala, if we happen to come across Peanut, if we happen to come across Rosie, and if we happen to come across Puddles, they are the temporary villagers that I wouldn't mind having stay on SezTopia. But please let us find either Marcy or Tutu, right? That would be real great. I would love that. I just absolutely would love that. Who do we have? Okay, well, it's a duck, but it's not Puddles, right? Puddles is the duck. I'm remembering that correctly, right? I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't have the graphics that you've just seen on screen at the moment, okay? Hey there, awesome to meet you. My name's Scoot. What about you? Where you from? SezRawrr, eh? And you're from SezTopia? Cool name from a strong sounding place it's not. Anyway, so have you ever gone on a solo kayak tour that suddenly turned into a super exciting survival tour? Because I have, and it's so much fun out there, Zip Zoom. No thanks, Scoot. Goodbye. Goodbye. Absolutely goodbye. Yes, very good. Very good, very good. Yes, I am ready to go. Thank you, Wilbur. Very much ready to go. Yep. Roger. Let's go. So I'm hoping that I will be able to find either Tutu or Marcy. I mean, Tutu seems like a pretty common one that comes up. Like, I've watched a couple of other people go villager hunting recently, and I've seen them get Tutu like twice in a row. So I'm hoping that if we don't get Marcy, we could maybe get Tutu. That would be nice. And then I do have, maybe when we get back to SezTopia, I can show you the other two villages that I want to leave. Right? Let's go to the next island, though. I'm so used to seeing, like, SezRawrr from Sezurbia on this screen with you guys. It's a bit funny seeing SezRawrr from SezTopia, all the pink and the pastel, and I love the vibe. It's very, very cute. And I had to go pastel today as well, just for the occasion. So SezTopia is kind of, because it was the island I first started playing Animal Crossing with and I was learning how to play the game, it doesn't have like a super big theme. I mean, I know I've said pastel, but that's just in how it looks. But aside from that, it's just very normal. Like I didn't have a big plan like I do for Sezurbia. Mitzi, well hello there, my name's Mitzi. You're SezRawrr? I am. Wait, you came here all the way from SezTopia? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I'm trying to fix that by touring new places like this island. Mum always says there's magic in chance encounters, so I'm glad we ran into each other like this. That's very sweet, Mitzi, but bye. You look pretty cute, but I'm not going to look up your house because I'm set on getting Tutu or Marcy today. Anyway, as I was saying, for Sezurbia, I looked over that map for hours and planned it out how I want the island to look for hours. I did not do the same thing with SezTopia. I was very much just mapping it out as I went along and learning how it all works. So I like it. It's an okay layout. It's fine. It does the trick, but there's still parts of the island that I need to work on to finish it more. Yeah, look, it's a pretty basic. I would even say that it's like normal core, is it? Or normie core? I don't know. I don't know. It's just, there's nothing to it really. It's just very, very basic. And that's okay. Because that's what I needed it to be while I was learning the game. I don't want to start all over again. I'm happy to just have it be what it is. Because it's like the time capsule of me learning how to play Animal Crossing, right? And then Sezurbia is where I get to take those things that I've learned and put them into effect. And I love it, right? I also love the completely different vibes. It's so fun. It's like the two different sides of my personality. Yeah. So this is going to be a bonus Jonas episode for villager hunting today. If we do, when the next time we do a villager hunt, it will probably also be a bonus Jonas episode. And then maybe I can do a couple of bonus Jonas episodes in between Happy Home Paradise episodes of finishing up decorating. Buzz came here on a whim, but this island doesn't seem half bad, Captain. Hang on, you're SezRawrr from SezTopia, yeah? I sure am. Had no idea this was some kind of trendy destination, but it's cool to be hobnobbing with you here. I love that we are known. We are known amongst the people. But how though? How do you know me? I guess it's because I think we're a 5-star island over here on SezTopia. I think we still are anyway. We've got Lily of the Valley, so at one point we definitely were. But I don't know if we still are over on SezTopia, just because I've got a lot of mess. Like I said, sharing with my 4-year-old niece, which is totally fine. She's so cute. And she just does what she wants. Like, she'll pick flowers, she'll go and buy stuff from the shop, she'll go fishing, and then she just drops all her stuff everywhere, and it's fine, I don't mind. It's all good. She's 4. And she loves it. Yes, I want to keep using my Nook Miles tickets. I am ready for takeoff. Thank you, Orville. Thank you ever so much. It gets really hard when you are like this far into your island to find Dreamies. Like, I'm kind of worried about when we get to this point where I've got like 3 left. And I know that 1 I can invite by amiibo, so that's fine. So I've got 2 more to find. When I'm concerned for when that happens on Sezurbia. Like, I've still got a few more Dreamies that I want to find on Sezurbia yet, so we'll be fine over there for a while. But when it gets to this point and it's just like, oh, there's only 2 people I really want, this is where the hunts can get really, really long. And I'm hoping it doesn't go super long today. Aww. This is an old friend of ours, Daisy. I've had Daisy on SezTopia before, a long time ago. I have her grave in the cemetery. I wasn't expecting to meet anyone on this tour. I'm Daisy. And you're SezRawrr from SezTopia. You don't remember me? You should, because we had you on SezTopia. Anyway, I'm glad you stopped to talk to me. One thing I love about traveling is the chance to make new friends. Oh, well, Daisy, I've had you before. You were not one of my dreamies. She was very sweet, though. And her house was pretty cute. It just wasn't really the pastel vibes that I was looking for. Like, not super pastel anyway. But it is always nice to see villages that you're familiar with, right? And speaking of villages that I'm familiar with, maybe I should just go through a quick little list of the villages that I actually do currently have on Sezurbia with you guys, just so you know who we've got, and we're hoping to fit Tutu or Marcy, and eventually Marcy, because I really think that if we're going to get anyone today, it'll be Tutu. So maybe I will tell you the Dreamies that I already have, the people that I already have on SezTopia, right? So let me just get this set up for the next island, because I'm struggling with the multitasking today apparently a little bit. It's fine. Yes, my tools are all ready. Let's get it happening. Okay, so the first on the Dreamy list we saw just before, Sasha, okay, the rabbit. He's so cute. He's got a very mint house, and he's a lazy villager, so he's like super childlike. He's got some stuffies on the floor in his house and stuff. It's very, very cute. So I love Sasha. He is such a vibe. He's such a sweetie pie. And then the next one on the Dreamy list was Meringue. She is a rhinoceros. She's got a little strawberry on her nose. She's so cute. And her house is gorgeous. On the outside, it's like cream and red. And then on the inside, it's very pastel. We've got like polka dot flooring and it's got a lot of pink stuff in there. It's pretty cute. So she's a sweetie pie as well. She's a normal villager. So it's good to have different personality. I do have... Oh, I was going to say I do have some sisterly villagers. I do not actually. I have no sisterly villagers over on SezTopia as well. Same issue that I have on SezTopia, I mean on Sezurbia, but I did have sisterlies. Okay, now, hold on a second. Peanut. Peanut? I was going to say you're on my temporary list, Peanut. I am visiting from another island too, Peanut. SezTopia, wow, it's a big trip to come hang out with me on this neat little island. Says, well, let's go get to know each other while I'm here, Slacker. Well, Peanut, I don't know. Let me have a look at your house for a second. Oh, hey. I don't want to settle though. I wanted this one to be another Dreamy, but let me just see. Because if I love your house, Peanut, let me just have a look. Because I can't remember what Peanut's house looks like off the top of my head. Alright, in New Horizons. Okay, red tile roof, pink and white panel siding, white rustic door. And it's very red on the inside. No, Peanut, I'm sorry. And I am sticking to my guns today. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this. I'm going to say goodbye to Peanut, though. Even though Peanut is on my temporary list. I want the Dreamy. Anyway, it's fine. I really hope I'm not going to regret this, though. Anyway, it's all good. It's just the reason I want Dreamies now, I'm really on the hunt for Dreamies now, is I don't have really any more room in my cemetery. I have no more space up there to put more graves. And it's getting to the point where I do want to finish off SezTopia and have it be finished, right? So I'm gonna be fussy today and I want who I want. It's okay. It's all good. Yes, use that Nook Miles ticket. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm ready to go. Okay, so the next villager that was on my Dreamy list, actually, she wasn't super on my Dreamy list, and her house isn't really very pastel. But I love her, and she's kind of pastel, is Diana. She's a snooty villager. She's a deer. She looks so cute, and I love, like, the dress that she's wearing. Her gorgeous little, like, fur on her head. I love that. Her house is all white, though. It's very sterile looking on the outside and in the inside, but, like, it's not very pastel. But I love Diana. I've had Diana from very early on in SezTopia, and I love her, and she will never leave, even though her house isn't super pastel, okay? I can break the rules if I want, because it's my island. Ooh, Money Rock Island. Oh, and we've got Nana. All right, this is Nana, yes? Yes, it is. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Nana. You're sezrawrr? Did you really come here all the way from SezTopia? I did, Nana. I think I flew past SezTopia once. It looks pretty from the air. Thank you. My botanical gardens are almost complete because I've had to use some of the flowers for someone else's house. Anyway, it's fine. We'll get to that. Yeah, Nana, look, you're not on my list. Oh, we're on Money Rock Island. I don't really care about Money Rock Island, though. Here I have like 33 million bells, so I don't need the money from Money Rock Island over here. I'm just gonna go, okay? I'm ready to go. I don't want to spend all day. Right? Anyway, so after that, Gale was the next one on my list. She's another normal. So I have like the most normal villages on my list. Between normal and peppy, I've got a lot of peppies. A couple snooties. A lot of normals on my list. Anyway, so yeah, Gale was the next. And she is an alligator. She's the most pastel, gorgeous looking little alligator. And she has she does have a rounded house? I'm pretty sure she has a rounded house. It was the first rounded house that I was like, yeah, I kind of think that that would be okay. It looks pretty cute. On the inside, it's very pink and pastel as well. Very, very cute for Gale. She's such a sweetie pie. She lives on the bump out of my island, like on the beach. Yeah, you've got the one little random grassy area that was big enough to fit Gale's house there. And I put her there because she's an alligator, and so it's kind of close to a pond, so she's got the choice of like fresh water or salt water. I don't know what alligators like. Sorry, whether they prefer salt or fresh. I'm not into alligators like that. I don't know everything about them. Anyway, that's just where I decided to put Gale's house. All right, who do we have on this island? Okay. someone that I have seen before, but it's not one of my dreamies, right? Soleil. Soleil? Soleil. Well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? I am. Of course you are. Look at your eyelashes on fleek. Well, my friends call me Soleil, Soleil. And you are? Sezrawrr, all the way from SezTopia even. Isn't that fascinating? Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. We will not. You don't know this about me yet, but I'm always down to dish, darling, right? Well, you're a snooty. That's okay. But goodbye, because you're not going to be my snooty. And that is okie dokie. Okay, so hold on. Let me just bring my list back up. Next on my list, yes, I was so excited when I found Judy because she is like, aside from the one that I've got to invite via Amiibo only that I can't pronounce her name, Judy is like the other pastel queen, right? She's also got the glitter in her eyes. She's just pastel all over. Her house is super pastel as well. Very, very cute. So I was stoked when I found Judy villager hunting. And she's a snooty villager. She's very, very sweet. Her house is super cute on the inside and pastel looking. We love Judy. And I'm glad to have the ultimate pastel queen on the island, right? Yes, I want to go to another Nook Miles Island. Yes, I'm ready to go. My tools are all good. Thank you. So then the next one that was on my dreamy list, again, her house isn't super pastel, but she kind of gives me pastel vibes. And she was one kind of, you remember how like everyone loved Raymond and was like obsessed with getting Raymond a few years ago? When I first started playing Animal Crossing, everyone was obsessed with Mary and wanted to get Mary the cat. And so I wanted to get Mary the cat as well. She was my longest villager hunt ever. I spent like 180 tickets, I think it was, finding Mary. And now, because I spent so long finding her, even though her house is not super pastel, I don't really like her house on the inside. It's kind of gross on the inside, but maybe one day I can change it. I want to keep Mary because I fought to have Mary so hard. It took so long. Tipper! I confess I thought I might never run into anyone else here. I was starting to feel like a castaway on a deserted island, Pushy, and then there you were. What a relief. You're pretty cute, Tipper, but you're not on my list. Anywho, I'm Tipper. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sezrawrr. So you're visiting all the way from SezTopia, are you? Lovely. Well, I do hope this island lives up to our expectations. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Well, goodbye, Tipper. I'm so sorry. It is kind of you, but it is more so me. Because as per usual, villager hunting, I have my judgy pants on. Okay? I'm ready to go home. Yes. Yes, I'm ready to go. So then the only other villager that I had on my island that was a dreamy is Chai, who we saw just before. We spoke to Chai just before, and her house is super blue and cute on the outside. It's very pastel on the inside. She was one that you could invite via Amiibo once again. She's part of the Sanrio Amiibo collection. So I invited her to come to the campsite a few times, and then she decided that, yes, I would like to live on your island, and she kicked out Sky. Sky is one that I had a long time ago. She was one of my, not my starter villages, but she was one of the ones, you know how you've got to build 3 houses at the beginning? She was one of those. She moved into one of them. So I had Sky for ages, and I've been wanting Sky to leave for ages. She was just never asking to leave. And so when I had Chai be like, yeah, I want to live on your island, I booted out Sky. I feel bad about it. Sky was very nice, but, you know, she just wasn't really the pastel vibe for me either. So that's fine. So then I do have 2 other villagers currently on the islands that I do want to leave. The first is Panchetti. She is not a pastel queen at all. She is one that the game auto-filled. I ran out of Nook Miles tickets and it was super late at night and I was like, I just can't really be bothered. And so I let the game autofill for Panchetti. Oh my goodness, who do we have over here? Someone with a big pink bow. Penelope. Wow, I didn't expect to see anybody on this island. Nice to meet you. I'm Penelope. You're from SezTopia? I've totes heard of someone, Trey Cool, who's from there. It's me, isn't it? Maybe you know them. Their name is Sezrawrr. That is me. That's you. Wow. A pair of celebrities on one island. Well, I'm a celeb in training, but it's still fab. Bye, Penelope. You are not on my list, even though you've got a bright pink bow in your hair. Yes, so Panchetti, she's a pig, and she's very orange and yellow vibes. This is not my vibe. I don't really love orange super much as a color. It's okay, but I just don't love Panchetti's house. And so I desperately want her to leave. She just is not asking to leave either. So she might be one that I have to brood out from the campsite when I invite that other Amiibo villager to come and live with us, right? and we'll boot out Panchetti. And then the other villager that I have that I do probably want to leave is Tia. Tia has kind of similar vibes to Chai, where Tia has like a teacup on her head. She's an elephant as well. And she's very, very sweet. Her house on the inside kind of looks like a restaurant. Kind of. It's like a French restaurant, it kind of looks like. It's very sweet looking, and Tia herself is very sweet, but she doesn't really fit the pastel vibes for me, so I do want her to leave as well. She has asked to leave, but I was prioritizing trying to get Panchetti to leave. And then Fuchsia decided she wanted to leave, and I was like, right, well, someone needs to leave, and Fuchsia's asking to leave, so we're gonna do this. Okay, Fuchsia's gonna leave. Hopefully Panchetti will next ask to leave, right? Anyway, they are all of the villagers that I have on the island, including who I want to leave. So hopefully, I mean, we're doing pretty well for time at the moment. I don't know how many Nook Miles tickets I've got left. Maybe we've been to 10 islands. I'm not sure. I'll have a look in a second. Yes, we are here. We are here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. I have used 10 tickets. I've used 12 actually. No, I'm not ready to know. I didn't want to talk to you. That was an accidental press. I accidentally pressed both the buttons at the same time. Belate, I'm backing off. Thank you so much. Oh no, I may as well have just said let's go home, right? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Harry. It's not you. Well, it is you. It is actually. A bug just jumped into the water. I don't know why it did that. Anyway, don't believe we've met. Name's Harry. Fancy meeting you here. Wherever here is. I'm a mite fuzzy on that part, beach bum. Okay, you're Sezrawrr, right? From SezTopia. He just doesn't look like the kind of guy that would have beach bum as his phrase. Anyway, you're a long way from home, or at least I think you are. I am. Well, we all got our reasons for being where we are, I reckon. Just need to puzzle out mine. My reason for being here is to find someone that is not you, and I'm so not sorry about it. I'm very unapologetic about it, okay? All right, well, but now I'm ready to go. Let's go home. Thank you. Yes, I am absolutely positive. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Goodness. Nothing like a villager hunt. To come across people that you're like, who are you? And why are you here? And I do not want you. Put your judgy pants on. Yes, I want to use another Nook Miles ticket. Thank you very much. I'm ready for takeoff. Let's go. Thank you. So as for plans for SezTopia, I mean, I do have... We got given on Sezurbia recently. We got given the Statue of Liberty. And I mentioned that I have a lot of those kinds of things, like the Statue of Liberty, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I have those kinds of things. I think I even have the Sphinx over here on SezTopia, and I was thinking there's this one walkway that I have that has like, it's just a walkway from one side of the island to the other, and it's just got all of my spare flowers because I haven't put all of my spare flowers in storage yet. And I was thinking maybe we could make that like a landmark section. I don't know. Wasn't expecting to run into anyone. Well, much of anyone out here, wherever here is exactly. Okay, Croc. Anyway, I'm Croc, or Croquet, and you're Sezrawrr from SezTopia. Wasn't expecting a meet and greet on this tour, but then again, I ain't sure what I expected to find here. I wasn't expecting to find you, and I'm gonna leave you in peace, okay? All good. But yeah, I think I've got enough of those landmark kind of things where I could turn that walkway into like a landmark walk. I don't know. I just don't know what else that I would do with that area. And then I've got one more area that I don't know what I would, or two actually. No, I've got another 2 areas that I don't know what I would do with. So maybe when we are done villager hunting, I'll be able to go over those areas, and maybe if you could give me some ideas. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, it's been years at this point, and I just cannot come up with anything for those spots. One of them, well, they're both kind of near a beach. I've got one that's down near my southern beach. I have the campsite down there. I have a rock garden down there, but then right in front of the beach, there's nothing there, and I don't know what to put it on that little patch of stuff, right? A patch of grass, patch of pathway. I have no idea what to put there. And then another one is on the side of the island that my house is on, and like below my house, there's like nothing, and it leads to the right-hand side beach all the way down the right-hand side beach and the island, patch of island that's next to the right-hand side of beach, I don't know what to do with. I've got some like rock climbing walls on part of it because I had like an exercise area there for a little bit back when I didn't know what I was doing or what I wanted to do. And now I just don't know what to do. Oh, it's Dom. Hi, Dom. I think I've seen Dom probably the most on villager hunts over the course of my playing Animal Crossing. Wilderness training is just the best, isn't it? I'm Dom. What's your name? SezRawrr, huh? Great to meet you, SezRawrr. You're not from SezTopia, are you? I am Dom. You are? I didn't know it was real. Well, it definitely is. I heard the best dabs on the planet come from there. Indeed-aroo. No, I don't have any jock villages, both on SezTopia and Sezurbia, and I don't want any jock villages. They're just, none of them are my vibe. No offense to Genji, who we started with on Sezurbia. He was a nice guy. But, yeah, just not really a fan. And I've had jock villages over here as well. Just not really my vibe. Not my vibe at all. That's okay. Because apparently peppies and normals are my vibe, and snooties, and yeah. Anyway, all good. I want to fly to another Nook Miles Island. Thank you. Let's do it. Nook Miles ticket. Yes, I'm ready. Time for takeoff. Let's do it. Thank you very much. Let's do this. Thank you so much, Orville, once again. Alright, let's take a look. What have we got? Who have we got on this island? Please be someone cool. No freaking way. You guys. This might be one I changed my mind for. This might be one I changed my mind for. Julian was on my Dreamy list for years. And then when I started looking at making a Dreamy list for Sezurbia, I updated my Dreamy list because I'd been hunting for Julian for years. This is only the second time I've ever come across him villager hunting. The first time I didn't take him because I didn't like his house, because honestly his house is kind of like an ice house. Like it's all ice on the inside and I don't love that. But he's a freaking unicorn. Am I going to be changing my mind right now? Hold on, let me have a look at Julian's house. I can't freaking believe it. Well, it is someone cool, right? Oh, Julian, oh, the inside of... Oh, no, the inside of his house, is that different to what I thought? Hold on, let me take a look. When it wants to load. Okay, so maybe it's on the outside that I thought it was like an ice house. Hold on, because he does have a rounded house. It has like a tealy green roof. My internet is really slow apparently for some reason. That's okay, it's just loaded. So it's white and tealy green. On the inside, okay, so he uses a lot of the Astro stuff, like the recipes that we get from Celeste, like the Zodiac furniture. And he's like up in the heavens. Oh, I am torn. I am so torn right now. Oh, what do I do? Because I wanted him for so long. He's a unicorn. Oh, I wish I could get feedback from you live right now. What do I do? Julian, I can't believe it. Hold on, let me just have a look at No, because I really like Tutu's house. I really like Marcy's house as well. Oh, far out. Well, hold on. Let me have a look at my Dreamies that I already have. No, hold on. Let me have a look at Julian's house. Because while Julian himself is a unicorn, he's wearing a galaxy hoodie. He doesn't give me super pastel vibes, and his house doesn't give me super pastel vibes. I can't believe that I'm going to do this, but I think I'm going to leave Julian as well. That's crazy. I can't believe after all this time, Julian, I've found you. So hooray for first meetings. I'm visiting from another island. My name's Julian. And you're SezRawrr from SezTopia, huh? I like your name a lot. Meeting you here like this feels pretty much the way I always thought Destiny would feel. Glitter. Oh my god, look at his eyes. He's got the sparkle in his eyes as well. Oh my gosh, what do I do? I'm gonna leave him. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to past me as well. I can't believe. I can't believe I'm about to leave him right now. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And it's wild that in like 5 years of playing Animal Crossing, this is the second time I've come across Julian villager hunting. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Anyway. What's done is done, okay? What's done is done. Ah! Let me just sit with it for a second. Because I really like Marcy's house and I really like Tutu's house as well. He's just not going to fit. He's not pastel enough. I'm so sorry. I am ready to go home. Ah! Can't believe it. After all this time. Anyway, there we go. Bye-bye, Julian. That hurts my heart a little, not gonna lie. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. I'm just hoping that because we've just found Julian, it's a sign that we're gonna find the Dreamies that I'm looking for. Because I had been searching for Julian for so long. That maybe we will also find the Dreamies that I want today, right? Yes, I want to use a Nook Mars ticket. Thank you very much. Time for takeoff. Why did I think he had an ice house? I could have sworn that it was like all ice on the inside. I don't know. Anyway. Thinking of someone else's house. Maybe it's one of the penguins I was thinking about. But I don't like the penguin villages. They kind of creep me out a little. Got like the really big eyes. They kind of creep me out. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I got the fact that Julian had an ice house from. I'm so sorry for spreading misinformation. I did say please have someone cool on that island, and it was someone cool, right? Please have someone cool on this island too, like maybe Tutu or Marcy. That would be real great. I would love that. Okay. This isn't Puddles, is it? Is this Puddles? Let me cross. It's Freckles. Okay, no worries. It's fine. Great to meet you. How are you? I'm Freckles. Welcome to my Hypetastic Island getaway. Freckles is not on my list, so it's not my island. Look, I know, it's fine. Yes, I am SezRawrr from SezTopia. Goodbye, Freckles. Sorry. It is Mew. And me as well. It is both of us, okay? That's the issue. The issue is both of us, right? For different reasons. I'm ready to go. Thank you. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm ready to go. Now, if I do need more Nook Mars tickets, I can have SezRawrr from SezRawrr from Sezurbia come and visit and bring over some Nook Mars tickets because I've still got more on Sezurbia. And I don't really want to spend the time making Nook Mars tickets today. So if I need more, we are at 43 right now. I have used 16. Okay, that's okay. Use a Nook Mars ticket, please, and thank you very much. Yes, let's go. Thank you. I'm ready. Have someone cool. Be Marcy or Tutu. Maybe I should have a look at how many, because I know that depending on how many types, like, so because Tutu is a bear, let me just try and get my thoughts out. Because Tutu is a bear, maybe I should look up how many different bear villages there are so I can think, well, if I come across a bear, it'd be more likely or less likely for it to be Tutu. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should look that up for both Marcy and Tutu. Oh no! Our first double of the day? That's not fair. What a waste of a ticket. I hate that. I hate coming across doubles when you're villager hunting. It's the worst. It's the worst. Give me someone new. Thank you. Okay, while that's loading. Bear villages. How many bear villages do we have? There's 16? Oh my god! Okay, well that's gonna make things a little bit tricky then. Because the more you have of a type of villager, of a different creature, the less likely it is that's gonna be the one you want, right? Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting 16. That's crazy. I think there's like 20 cats as well, which is why I fought so hard to find Mary, because there's, when it decides, the game decides that it's going to be like a cat villager, or in my case, hopefully today, a bear villager. It's then got to cycle through all of the ones to pick out which one. And when you've got more options, it's going to be less likely it's going to be the one that you want. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting 16 bear villagers. Okay, well, how about kangaroos? Let's find out how many kangaroos there are, right? When my internet wants to load. I've had internet issues all morning. This morning it's being really slow. Come on. How many? Okay, so there's 10 kangaroos. Okay. That's okay. So we would be, it's still a lot. That's still a lot. So, but we would probably have an easier time once the game decides it's a kangaroo. We would have an easier time finding Marcy than we would Tutu. B is so cute. Well, hello there. My name's B. You're sezrawrr? Wait, you came here all the way from SezTopia? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I'm trying to fix that. I know, my girl. Yes, I know that too. All good. Goodbye, B. You're so cute. The little doggo. But you're not on my list. And that means I can't take you with me. I'm ready to go. Okay, so... yeah. 16 bears has just blown my mind though, right? Oh my god, I thought it'd be about 10 for the bears. And Tutu is the cutest one. Alright, let's keep it happening, keep it moving, keep it going. I want to fly. Roger. Yes, thank you. I want to use Nookma's ticket. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready to go. Time for takeoff. I'm ready. Thank you. Let's go. Cool. Please, Marcy or Tutu. Please. Please, I would love that. Thank you. I will not cut some trees and find bees. I can't even remember what he said now. Anyway, it's fine. Who are you? Walker. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Walker. I'm visiting this island today. So the game has just decided twice in a row that we would have a dog villager, by the way. I am sezrawrr from SezTopia. At least they weren't the same dog though, right? This island's real neat, right? Let's have some fun together while we're both here. What? No. I'm gonna go, Walker. Because you're not my vibe. Let's go. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready to go. So also, just if you were wondering, because I've been playing this island for so long, maybe I haven't told you, my native flower on SezTopia was chrysanthemums. And because of that, I was able to breed green chrysanthemums super easily. They just did it on their own with the chrysanthemums that were growing in the wild. I just grew green ones on super easily on their own. Apparently green ones are kind of hard to breed. Nah, I had such an easy time with it. It was great. I loved it. And my native fruit was apples. And my sister fruit was pears over here. So when I was planning for Sezurbia and trying to find the right island, that came into play. I didn't want apples to be my native fruit. I didn't want chrysanthemums to be my native flower. So I was really happy when we found on Sezurbia that we had cherries as my native fruit and we had cosmos as my native flower. I was happy with that. And then my sister fruit over on Sezurbia has peaches. That's super cute. What a vibe. Who do we have here now? Please, someone good. Oh, it's Pashmina! We recently said goodbye to Pashmina over on Sezurbia. Well, if it ain't... Wait, do I know you? You do, actually. I mean, I've never had Pashmina on SezTopia, but she would recognize me from the times that I visited her on Sezurbia. That's great. How's it going, kiddies? So am I the only one who's hoping for more, I don't know, adventure on this adventure? I mean, it's super peaceful and all, but I kind of wanted something worth partying about when I got back. Oh well, that's on me. It's still cool to just sit and be calm now and then. That's important too. Oh, it's lovely to see you, Pashmina, but you are not one of my dreamies for SezTopia. I'm so sorry. Lovely to see her though. And I love when they do that. Well, if it ain't, 'cause it's almost like they remember you. It's very sweet. Let's go! I wish that they would remember you from past islands, because I know that when you have past villagers come and visit your hotel, they remember you that way. I wish they could have done the same for villager hunting. That would have just been really sweet, like a little reunion. That would have been really sweet. Anyway, I want to fly once again. Thank you. Thank you, yes. I want to use that. Thank you. Yes, I do. Let's get it happening. Thank you. Kill. Thank you so much, Orville. As always. I would love to know, like, I think it would be really interesting if you could find out how many Nook Miles islands islands you've visited. Like, if there was a stat for that, you could find out stats like that. Just because I would love to know how many I've been to in villager hunting. How many islands have I been to while villager hunting? I think that would be fascinating to know. Okay, well, we've got a bear. It's just not the right one. It's Olive. This could have been Tutu, but it was choosing between 16 bears, right? Anyway, I wasn't expecting to meet anyone on this tour. I'm Olive. And you're SezRawrr from SezTopia. I'm glad you stopped to talk to me. One thing I love about traveling is the chance to make new friends. Anyway, it's all good. That's a big freaking fish. That could be a sturgeon. I don't have a fishing rod. I wasn't doing this today. I don't need to do this on SezTopia. I'm so used to villager hunting for Sezurbia that I'm like, I need that fish to sell to CJ. I don't over here. I'm ready to go home. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. Thank you. Bibbidi-oo. Alright, I want to fly. I thought I pressed the wrong button for a second there and it kind of freaked me out. I was like, no, I pressed the wrong button. No, I pressed the right one. And I pressed the right one again. Look at me go. The amount of times that I've been like in a rush and I pressed the wrong button. Like I want visitors and then I have to like get out of it. I'm like, no, I pressed the wrong button. It's so annoying. It's what you get when you rush though. Let's go. Bibbidi-oo. Marcy or Tutu, please. Marcy or Tutu, please. On Bamboo Island. Marcy or Tutu, please. Please. Catch some bees and chop some trees, is what he said. No! 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 Biscuit! Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Biscuit. Cool. So you're SezRawrr from SezTopia? Man, that's real cool. Let's have some fun while we're here together, dog. We will not do that, dog. Can I pet that dog? I don't want to pet that dog. I want that dog to be a bear or a kangaroo. That's what I want. Bibbidi-oo. The echolalia is strong with me today, apparently. All right. How many tickets do I have left? 37. I've used 22 tickets. That's okay. We're in for a long one, apparently. Like I said, when you've got like a very small amount of Dreamies left, when you're looking for a very small amount of specific villages, they get long, right? We're not super long yet, though. We've only been recording for an hour right now, so that's okay. I was expecting this to be a longer one. That's why I had 59 tickets, right? Thank you. Marcy or Tutu, Marcy or Tutu, Marcy or Tutu, Marcy or Tutu. Because now that I've got like the idea of like cleaning the island up in my head and like making a couple of little changes, I would love to do that today. Thank you. I will catch some bees. I will not actually catch bees and chop trees. Oh no! Why do you look like you've got lettuce on your head? You don't. It's a leaf. Sorry. It is a leaf, but not a lettuce leaf. Are you here for survival training too? My name's Tank. What's yours? SezRawrr, huh? And from SezTopia? Alright, it's cool to meet you. Well, I'm gonna get back to surviving. Let me know if you need help lifting a tree or something. Kerpow! Bye, Tank. Ah, goodness gracious. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, I am ready. Thank you so much. Ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo. I was talking with my sister the other day about a story from my childhood. It's a two-parter, this story. When I was in grade 6, the 6th grade, I went on a school camp. I don't want to get too far into the story just in case we're about to find a Dreamy, right? And then I can save this story for the next villager hunt. Let me just see who we have on this island and then I'll continue the story. I was on a grade 6 camp. I was 11 years old. I was 11. No, I was 12. Sorry. No, I was 11. Correct. I was 11. Oh no, Axel. Hey there, awesome to meet you. My name's Axel. What about you? Where are you from? SezRawrr, and you're from SezTopia. Cool name from a strong sounding place. So, have you ever gone on a solo kayak tour that suddenly turned into a super exciting survival tour? Because I have. Wonk. Axel, no, Axel. No, 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 Axel. It's raining now because we have had the hour change. It's now just after 11 a.m. All right, let me continue my story. I was 11 on a camp and we went to the city for camp. Just for reference, my city is Melbourne. So we went to Melbourne on an urban camp for the school camp for the grade 6s. It was great. It was a fun time. But I actually broke my wrist on that camp. We went to an aquatic center. It was a great time. It had like a wave pool and it had like water slides and stuff. We were able to go on one of the water slides and obviously in the wave pool as well. And my friends and I had just gone on the water slide and I was like, I want to go again. And they were like, I don't want to go again. I'm like, right, well, I'm going to go again. So I went again on my own on this water slide and it was fine. And then I was coming back into the wave pool, the stairs in the wave pool, and I slipped because it was particularly wet. I mean, it's a pool area, so it's very wet. I wasn't rushing or anything. I just slipped on this one particularly wet patch of ground that was right in front of the stairs down into the wave pool. It's actually lucky that I didn't fall into the wave pool. That could have been bad. Like I could have hit my head and had like a way worse injury, right? It sounds bad. Way worse than a broken wrist, but I didn't actually break my wrist at this particular second on the camp, okay? So, hold on. Let me just see who we've got here. Okay, well, it's another squirrel. Is a squirrel on my list? Callie. No, but she's cute. Well, hello there. My name's Callie. You're SezRawrr. Wait, you came here all the way from SezTopia? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. Yes, that's fine. That's okay. I know. Lots of people have told me that today. All right, anyway. So I slipped and I landed with my left wrist on the edge of the step and my knee like on top of the wrist. So I definitely done something to my wrist, but it wasn't fully, like maybe it was just like fractured. It wasn't fully broken at that stage, right? So obviously I was in a lot of pain. Obviously that stopped me from swimming for the rest of the day, right? And then my teacher looked over it. It's fine. I wasn't taken to the hospital or anything because he thought it was just sprained. And so I didn't go to the hospital for it because he thought it was just a sprain. Anyway, that's the first part of the story. And the first part of the story is integral to the second part of the story, which is the story I was telling my sister about the other day. Where me and my friends, we were petty little nasty news to someone on this camp. We were not very nice to one person. We did something. We pulled a prank. I don't really like pranks. I didn't really like pranks back then, but I was not peer pressured into it. Like I was a part of it, but I was a petty person in this moment. We pulled a prank on a friend. Where we were staying on this camp, there was like, it was kind of like a hostel where there were rooms that would have like multiple bunk beds in rooms, right? That's where we were staying. We'd booked it so it was just like this, there wasn't random people. We'd booked the hostel so it was just us, the school camp, staying there, right? But this particular night, I think it was maybe the day after I had potentially fractured my wrist. Oh goodness, who are you? Admiral! I was going to say you look like you're like an army colonel. There we go. Don't believe we've met. Name's Admiral. Fancy meeting you here, wherever here is. I'm a mite fuzzy on that part. Aye aye? Okay, aye aye. I know, aye aye, Admiral. It's fine. All good. Yes, I don't want you, Admiral. I'm so sorry. It is very much you and it is also very much me. Anyway, so the next night after I had potentially fractured my wrist, there was a netball game happening really close to where we were staying, and we had the option to either go to the netball game and watch it, or we could stay back. And most of my friends that we were all staying in this one room together decided to stay back, but a couple, there was like 2 or 3 that decided to go. There was like 6 or maybe 8 of us staying in this one room, right? And so this one girl went to the netball game, and my friends and I decided to pull a prank on her. And I didn't come up with the prank. I just went along with the prank. I was a petty girl in this moment because this girl happened to have a crush on the same guy that I had a crush on. And it's so silly. It's like, it's such child stuff, right? Like this guy we both had a crush on, he did not like either of us. Like, looking back, like, he did not like either of us. He did not have crushes on us back, right? So it was so stupid. But when my friend suggested we pull this prank on the girl that left, petty me was like, yeah, let's do it, because she likes the guy that I like. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. I was 11. Please remember that. And so this girl, every night before we'd go to sleep, you know, we'd have like 20 minutes or so to have like a cool down time before lights out. And she would read her book, and that's fine. I'm a reader as well, love reading. I would generally be reading a book as well. So we decided, my friend came up with the idea that we should write a love letter from a secret admirer to this person, with like very much making it seem like it was written from the guy she had a crush on. And so I went along with it. I didn't write the note. Oh my God, it's Julian again. Is this a sign that I'm supposed to take Julian today? I'm not doing it. No, I'm not settling for you, Julian. I'm so sorry. I can't believe. I can't believe that twice in one day, and that I'd been searching for him for years. Anyway, it's fine. Off I go. So I didn't write the note. My friend wrote the note. The friend who came up with the idea wrote the note, but we all kind of contributed on what the note should say. And she even wrote it with like her left hand so that it would look like a guy's writing. And then we slipped it in her book once we were done. But as we were slipping it in her book, we could hear like the commotion of people coming back from the netball game. We were like, oh my God, like we were trying to like look like we were really innocent. So we're like, quick, everyone get into your bunks, right? Get into bed. And I was sleeping in a top bunk, and in my rush, I forgot that I had potentially fractured my wrist, and I fully am crawling to my bed and put all of my weight on that wrist. And that's when I felt a big crack and lots of pain, and it was very painful. And that's when I think I actually broke my wrist. Trying to look innocent and studious for this prank that we just pulled. So it was kind of like instant karma, right? Kind of like instant karma, yeah. But the thing is, after that, look, she did believe that it was from him, and then, you know, I can't remember. She found out somehow. I can't remember. Someone probably told her that we wrote the note, and I think she was a pretty good sport about it, really, which, like, kudos to her for that, because I probably would have been upset if it was me. Anyway, yeah. When I had then suspected I was in a lot of pain and something was very wrong with my wrist, my teacher still didn't think that anything was wrong with it. And I still didn't go to the hospital. I didn't actually go to the hospital until about a week after I got back from camp. Or to the doctor it was. It wasn't even to the hospital. It was just to the doctor, and had some x-rays done. And they were like, yeah, it's broken. It's broken. So, yeah. That was just a story that I was talking to my sister about the other day. Instant karma, right? Oh no. Amelia. I don't believe we've met. I'm Amelia. And you are? What a lovely name you have there, SezRawrr. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. I'm so sorry for saying oh no to you, Amelia. It's just I knew straight away you were not on my list. And I'm really, look, getting a little concerned. Maybe I should have taken Julian or Peanut before, right? I said I was going to regret that. It's fine. We're still early on. I've still got plenty of Nook Miles tickets. I just didn't want to be doing this all day. And I can't do this all day. I have other things that I need to do today. That's all. So I guess after hearing my instant karma story, do you have any instant karma stories like that? Where you did something you really knew you probably shouldn't have been doing, and then you experienced instant karma because of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you. Nook Miles ticket. Thank you. Oh, another story I can tell you about that camp though. And about like the crush I had on this guy, right? So we went to this tower. It's called the Rialto Tower in Melbourne. And at the time it was the tallest tower in Melbourne, like the tallest skyscraper. And you could go to the very top floor and like look out across the city. And that's what was happening. But we're in this queue. We go into this elevator to take us up to the top floor. And the guy I had a crush on was a little ways in front of me. He is scared of heights. And he was not okay. He started like having a panic attack. He was like crying, really not okay. He did not want to go up there. And me, well, once the teacher was like, it's okay, I'll stay down here with you. You don't have to go up. I'll stay down here with you. I decided that all of a sudden I had a fear of heights too. The third time we have seen this villager. That is not fair. Not fair at all. Anyway, so I decided that I had a fear of heights too. And so I also stayed down there. And so then it was literally just the two of us and a teacher. And because we were too scared to go up to the top of the tower, the staff felt bad. So they let us get something for free from the gift shop. And so I got a pen. And I wrote in my diary that night about how I got to spend time with my crush because I pretended I had a fear of heights. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. The things that you do, right? Very stupid. Anyway, that's funny. Funny, funny, funny. Yes, let's go. Thank you. Time for take off. Ba-ba-doom. I was a clumsy kid. Anytime that, like, pretty much any opportunity I could have to fall over, I would fall over. I would fall over my feet. If there was, like, a tree root sticking up from the ground, I would fall. I just was a clumsy kid. Who do we have? Is this... I've had a look at this villager before. Zoe, yeah. Because she's, like, a very, like, I love the mint colouring on her, but I don't think her house is super pastel. Let me just have a look at Zoe for a second. I know I've done this before. I did this for SezTopia. She's a turquoise anteater with a creamy white face and paws and long eyelashes. She sure is. I'm looking right at her. What does her house look like? Okay, turquoise slate roof, white cobblestones, vertical panes door. On the inside, oh, it's kind of more cottagecore. It's really not my vibe, Zoe. Sorry. I did really come all the way here from SezTopia though. Thank you for saying my island looks pretty from the air. Maybe once it's really finished one day, it could be prettier from the air, right? Anyway, let's go. Bell-bottom reggae. Let's go. Thank you. I am ready. Let's go. Yeah, I have so many, like, scars on my knees and on my elbows from falling over. I used to fall over so often as a kid. I had this one really, oh my god, super embarrassing. I may have told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again anyway. Really embarrassing. I was in high school at this point, and it was after school, and I was walking to my bus to catch the bus home with the guy I had a crush on. He was also one of my best friends. but I had a massive crush on him. And we were walking, and all of a sudden I am fallen over. And unfortunately, just to add insult to injury, the fact that I've fallen over in front, like right next to the guy I have a crush on, right? My school bag that I had on my back flipped over my head when I fell over. And my crush just starts absolutely like dying laughing. I mean, he did ask if I was okay as well. And I'm just like, yeah, fine. Just absolutely horrifically embarrassed. Okay, Dobie, came here on a whim. This island doesn't seem half bad. I am from SezTopia. Thank you. Goodbye, Odie. Was it Obi? Dobie, sorry. I didn't mean to forget your name immediately, but that's how much I really kind of wasn't interested in you. I'm so sorry. I'm an awful person. Yeah, so because I was a clumsy kid, falling over all the time, I've had so many injuries. Like, the amount of times that I've sprained ankles, the amount of times that I've sprained wrists. Like, I've sprained all of my ankles. I've sprained both of my ankles. I've sprained both of my wrists multiple times. multiple times. The only bone I've ever broken, though, was my wrist. I have bruised my tailbone, my coccyx bone. That was not fun. Do not recommend. Really not fun. I have also, and I hesitate, this might be triggering to people, so if you get squeamish around injuries, this one might not be a good one for you. You might want to skip forward about a minute, right? I have dislocated my kneecap 3 times. That is also one I don't recommend, and I have some trauma from it for the first time. Like, the image of it from the first time it happened. I was 12 when it happened the first time. And I can picture it so vividly in my head. I have some trauma from that one, definitely. Yeah. Clumsy kid. Clumsy kid. I even, the most recent injury that I had was a sprained ankle. I was at my job, and at my job we have like the main floor where we all work, and then there's stairs. Oh my god, this squirrel is so cute. Blair, well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Yes, I am. Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Blair, and you are? SezRawrr, all the way from SezTopia even. Isn't that fascinating? You are so cute. Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. I don't think we will, Blair. You don't know this about me, but I'm always down to dish, darling. Well, now I know you're a snooty villager. Bye, Blair. You're not on my list. I'm so sorry. Anyway, at my job, there's the main floor where we all work. And then there's stairs up to like our break room and some bathrooms and some offices and stuff up there. So I was just about to start my shift for the day, and I was coming down the stairs to go to my post and do my job, and I fell down the stairs. I laugh only because it wasn't a super serious injury, but it was so bad though. It's not that I fell down all of the stairs. I didn't fall down all of them. I missed like 2 stairs on the staircase, but I fell. And I sprained my ankle. And yeah, not fun. I was on the floor in pain. And this is the part that's really bad. I was on the floor in pain, like, oh my god, like vocalizing that I was in pain. And no one came to help me. Like, no one could even, I guess no one could hear me, because I guess if they could, they would have come to help me. But I kind of felt like I was close enough to some people where they would have been able to hear me. Anyway, they didn't. It was super embarrassing. Apparently, after that happened, they had to have a safety meeting. Because I'd fallen down the stairs. They had to have a safety meeting. Stupid. And this happened like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Like, it wasn't like it was like 5 or 6 or when I was like a lot younger. This was only recent. But like I said, if there is possibly a way for me to fall, it's gonna happen. I can't wear high heels because of that reason. I need footwear and shoes that are very stable. All right, how many tickets do we have left now? I was going to say we got to be in the 20s. We're at 26 tickets left. Okay, I'm starting to get a little concerned. Oh no, I don't want you, Zucker. Ah, there's someone on this island. Yes, Zucker, it's me. Yes, I'm from SezTopia. You're not making a friend. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Yeah, I am starting to get a little concerned that we're not going to find Tutu or Marcy today. And that I should have taken Julian. Or Peanut. Am I at the point, though, where, like, if I come across someone on my potential, like, my temporary list, so I'd be happy to take them? I don't know. I don't think we're quite that desperate yet. Please, can we have Marcy or Tutu? Please, 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 please. Please. Yes. Yes, thank you. I just desperately do not want the game to autofill. Because then I'll get Panchetti. Well, I won't because I've already got Panchetti, but you know what I mean? I'll get someone who is like Panchetti, who is just so not what I want on this island, and then they'll never leave because Panchetti just has not ever asked to leave. And I mean, that's probably because I haven't had a good enough time establishing a relationship with her, but I'm just not interested. And it sounds really mean. I'm really sorry about it. But it just is the way that it is, right? All right, Doc. Hi, nice to meet ya. I'm Doc. I'm visiting this island today. You're SezRawrr from SezTopia. That's real cool. Thank you. This island's real neat, right? Let's not have some fun together. I'm gonna go. Sorry, but I'm actually not at all sorry. Adios. Let's go. Thank you, yes. I am ready. Thank you. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I could just perpetually keep myself on in a state of the 25th of April so that the plot doesn't autofill. And I could do this again. If it's getting too long, that's all. I want to use a Nook Mouse ticket, thanks. Yes, I do. Oh boy, already yawning and it's only 20 past 11 in the morning. I'm a tired girly. Thank you. Alright, please have someone I can take with me on Bamboo Island. Come on, we can do this. Dreamy on Bamboo Island. Let's do it. No, no, Rodney, no. Here we both are indeed, Rodney. I wish you weren't here. I'm being mean. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit grumpy. I'm getting a bit grumpy. I am SezRawrr from SezTopia. Leham, you are. I don't think fate brought us together. Bye, Rodney. Sorry for getting grumpy, but I am. I'm getting a little grumpy. Getting a little crampy, actually. That's what my issue is. I'm getting a bit crampy. I'm ready to go, Wilbur. Thank you. Mebedeo! I should have taken Peanut. I knew I was going to regret that. I said that I was. Anyway, it's fine. I need to work out a better... Well, not a better. I just need to work out more space for my cemetery. Maybe I make it a double-level cemetery. And the walkway that I was talking about, doing the landmark walkway, maybe that can be the extension of the cemetery because it kind of backs onto the cemetery. I don't know. I just don't know. It's time for takeoff. Let's go. I did click the right thing. Yes, I did click Nook Miles ticket. I can't remember. I wasn't actually paying attention. We might end up at Halves Island yet. Let's find out. Because I can't remember whether I did Halves Island or a Nook Miles ticket. Please. Please, please, please. Pretty please. No! No, 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 no. No, Bangle. You're pretty cute even though I don't like your colouring. No, I don't want you. It is a big trip to come hang out with you. I wasn't wanting to come and hang out with you. I want to come and hang out with Tutu or Marcy. This is stovetop compost bin. Oh, goodness. I am so ready. Let's go. Thanks. All right. Hey, 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 indeed. Thank you very much. The SezTopia Airport, that is where I am at. I want to fly. Thank you. Yes. I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Time for take off. Alright, so we're at the point in my villager hunt where I'm like, let me just tell you about the things that I've been watching. Because look, I don't do a lot of things. I don't have a lot of stuff going on. I go to work. I make my YouTube videos. I hang out with my sister. I see my niece. And then I just watch things because I don't have a lot of other stuff going on in my life. So I'm at the point where I've run out of other things that I can talk about for today. So let me tell you about what I've been watching lately. So hold on, let me just see who's on this island because depending on who's on this island. Oh, no, 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 I do not. I do not want a gorilla. Violet, I'm sorry, it's not you. You're very cute, actually. I love your bangles. I thought I might never run into anyone else here. I was starting to feel like a castaway on a deserted island, sweetie. Then there you were, Water Relief. She calls you sweetie. That's so sweet. Anywho. I am. I'm gonna leave you, Violet. I hope you find what you're looking for, okay? I'm sorry. I just don't want a gorilla. I want a bear or a kangaroo, okay? Anyway, I have just finished watching on Netflix Dairy Girls. Now, it is a very specific type of humor. So if you don't have the specific type of humor, it can be very crass, very crude. So if that's not your kind of humor, you probably won't like it. But it's worth a watch. I enjoyed it. I wasn't sure I was going to, but it got me hooked pretty quickly. It's set in Derry in the 90s. During the conflicts between England and Ireland, right? And it goes into that quite a lot. It's like being a teenager during that time. It was really good. It had some really, really sweet moments that I really, really enjoyed. And then also moments of depth that were exploring what it was like to be a person during that conflict at that time, being a teenager during that time. It made me cry. I wasn't expecting it to. But it was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. The acting was phenomenal. So good. So I just finished watching that on Netflix. I mentioned last time I was telling you about what I'm watching, that I am watching You. I'm watching You with my sister. We hang out every Wednesday and we watch You at the moment. So we are just coming up to the end of season 2 of You. And oh boy, I love it. I love it. I know I shouldn't love this show so much, but I do. It's like a train wreck. I can't look away, right? Spike, don't believe we've met. Name's Spike. Fancy meeting you here, wherever here is. I'm a mite fuzzy on that part. Punk? He calls you punk? That's a vibe. But Spike, you're not my vibe. Sorry. Yes. I'm hoping to find someone that I want. And that is not you, Spike. I'm really sorry. But cool that you call people punk. That's pretty cool. Yes, so I'm watching You, and I'm like desperate to find out how the season's going to end because it's crazy, right? Show is crazy. In season 1, I was kind of able to predict what was going to happen. in season 2, I have not been able to predict a single thing that has happened. It has completely like, what is happening? Like, it's been crazy. And I love it. I'm just like, what could possibly happen next? And then it surprises me and I'm like, oh boy, I was not expecting that. I love it. So I've got one more episode of that to watch for season 2 and then we're on to season 3. So also I've been watching Bones again on Netflix, 'cause it's on Netflix at the moment, Netflix Australia anyway. And I've watched, I think I mentioned this before, but I've watched like half of Bones before. I think I got to the end of season 6 the first time I was watching it. And then something happened that was unforgivable. Now, when I mentioned it last time though, I thought that thing happened earlier on and I actually had it confused. There was 2 events that I found unforgivable in Bones that I have seen. The first happens at the end of season 3. So I've just watched that and was like, that's not what I mean, that's what I thought it was, but that's not the reason I stopped watching Bones. And then I remembered the reason I stopped watching Bones. Okay. And I'm like, okay, well, I've got that to come. I really like Bones. I think it's a fun little drama, like a crime drama with a little sprinkle of romance. I think it's fun. We are having another double. Mo, no, I'm gonna go, Mo. I don't even know why I chatted to you, Mo, because we've already talked to you. Hate that for me. Anyway, yes, so I've just passed the thing. I'm in season 4, so I've just passed the thing that happens at the end of season 3 that I think is unforgivable. The first big, massive twist in the show that makes you go, oh my god, how could the writers do this? How dare you do this to us? But I survived it. It's fine. I cried a little bit, but I survived it. But now I've remembered what the thing is that happens. I think it's at the end of season 6, which is another big twist. Like, how dare you do that to us again, writers of the show, that I'm not looking forward to. But I will make it through. I am determined to watch all Bones all the way through, all 12 seasons, because I like it. I think it's a really good show and I want to see how it ends as well. So I've been watching that too. What else have I been watching? Oh, I've just started, because I'm also on a bit of a Marvel kick. I'm trying to watch all of the Marvel movies and also all of the Marvel TV shows before Doomsday comes out. So movies-wise, I've just gotten to the point, because I'm watching in order of cinematic release, or just in order of release, because I'm watching the TV shows and the movies at the same time in order of release. So I've just watched the first Doctor Strange movie, which I think that's where I got up to with the movies the first time when I was watching them when they were all coming out, and I was actually watching them current at the time of release, and then I stopped watching them because there was just too many all of a sudden and I didn't have the time. So I think Doctor Strange is where I'd gotten up to. I've seen Doctor Strange before, but I don't think I'd gotten any further than that. And then, so I've just watched that, and then as for the shows, I'm just up to Iron Fist. The first season of Iron Fist. Chops we have here. I'm a pig about town, or in this case, about islands. Okay, Chops. And you must be SezRawrr from SezTopia, right? We should probably stick together, don't you think? No. Goodbye, Chops. How many tickets do I have left? 19. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to get a little bit desperate now. It's fine. Like I said, I can have SezRawrr from Sezurbia bring over more tickets. But I was just kind of hoping that I would find someone in 59 tickets, that's all. And now I've used 40 tickets. We've been to 40 Nookmars Islands together today, my friends. Anyway, that's just how it goes. Yeah, so I'm watching Iron Fist. And this is kind of, when it comes to the Marvel shows, I feel like this is like really early on in the Marvel shows. I kind of feel like Marvel shows got a step up when it came to like WandaVision and Loki. That's when people were really like, Marvel shows are great, and I haven't seen those shows. I will eventually, they're on the list. But back when they were being released, I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back when it was current and being released until halfway through season 4, which I've just watched. I've just finished season 4. So I've passed the point where I had originally been watching that. But I feel like the shows weren't getting as much hype back then. Like even shows like Daredevil and like Jessica Jones and Punisher and Luke Cage. Like I knew of them, but they weren't getting the hype like Loki and WandaVision. And I guess that's because the shows back then weren't having the main Marvel villains or cast, like the movie cast in their own shows. I feel like it's a little bit sad because these shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like Agent Carter, like Jessica Jones, like Luke Cage, I'm really enjoying them. Daredevil, I love Daredevil. I'd never seen a Daredevil like the old Daredevil movies or anything before, and I love Daredevil. He's so cool. What a badass. So I'm really loving these shows, and I'm kind of sad that they didn't get the hype that I feel like they deserved. Money Rock Island, and another sheep that I don't want. Stella, well, hello there. My name's Stella. What, you're sezrawrr? Wait, you came here all the way from SezTopia? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. That's okay, Stella. You're getting yourself out there, my girl. Good for you. You're not my girl, actually. I'm leaving you behind. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't sure because the show that I watched before Iron Fist, which I'm about halfway through the first season of Iron Fist, was Luke Cage. And I wasn't sure I was going to like Luke Cage because Luke Cage goes into a lot of issues that honestly are just kind of uncomfortable. There's a lot of race stuff in there and it's uncomfortable and it's supposed to be, right? But I did end up really liking Luke Cage. It's just there's a lot of, if you're not comfortable watching people say the N-word, they say the N-word a lot. Okay? That's fine. They're characters that could say the N-word. It's just it was a bit of a shock to me to view that. That's all. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend all of these earlier shows that don't have the main Marvel Cinematic Universe cast in them because they're really good, actually. Really enjoying them. And I mean, there will be familiar faces from the main movies, right? Like Agent Carter. There's 2 seasons of Agent Carter, and Agent Carter was Captain America's love. Peggy? She has her own show, set back in the 40s. It's fabulous. So good. I loved it. It's a crime that it only got 2 seasons. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we got Phil Coulson, who got killed in the first Avengers movie, right? So good. I mean, not good that he got killed, but the way that then plays into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., amazing. I loved it. So yeah, that's what I've been watching. I'm watching Iron Fist, and again, I mean, it's hard because I'm not familiar with the characters, and it was a bit the same with Daredevil. It was a bit the same with Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. I wasn't familiar. We're having another double. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm leaving, Tank. Yeah, because I don't know the characters, it takes a second to be like, okay, what is this all about? And you kind of get hit with a lot of story immediately, and that's okay. They've got to establish the character and their story and how they got to where they are. But yeah, I really enjoyed every single one. Jessica Jones was pretty cool because I'm a bit of a Whovian. I love Doctor Who, and David Tennant plays the villain in Jessica Jones. And I was like, what? I saw David Tennant's names come up in the credits the first episode. I was like, no way. What is David Tennant doing in this show? And he was the villain. And he played it so freaking well. It was so good. I loved it. I loved it. So yeah, that's what I've been watching. I've still got a lot. Like, I think when it comes to the cinematic release, I'm up to 2016. What was released in 2016. So I've got a lot left to go. I think I've still got like 65 things to watch, and that includes full seasons of TV shows and movies. There's a lot. It's a lot that I haven't seen, but I'm excited for it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm a Marvel girly. Love it. And if you're curious, Captain America and Iron Man are my favorite Avengers. And from the TV shows so far, Daredevil is my favorite. And that's exciting from what I've heard, because I haven't seen any of the new Spider-Mans with Tom Holland either. But from what I've heard, Daredevil is making an appearance in Spider-Man. Oh my god, I love him. Love Daredevil. What a guy. That's very exciting for me. Oh no! Oh, how many tickets do we have left? 16. Oh no! Simon! Ah, there's someone on this island. Oh, you're here visiting too? I am. Yes, Simon. I really wish you weren't here. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to be really grumpy about it, but I'm feeling a little bit grumpy about it. I'm ready to go home. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. Doo-doo! I wanna fly. Roger. Okay, so my plan for now is, I mean, I've got 16 after this 15 tickets left. I'll use up those 15 tickets, see where I'm at, and then I'll need to take a break because I haven't eaten anything today yet and I am hungry and I'm also a bit crampy, so I need to sort myself out and then I'll do that. I'll have Sezrawrr from Sezurbia bring over some tickets and we're going to keep going. I'm looking at the game pleading. I want Tutu or Marcy, please. 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 Give me Tutu or Marcy. Please. But I have a feeling that we probably won't get to doing anything else on SezTopia today, just because now we're at an hour and 42 minutes, so... No! We've already spoken to you. I'm not doing it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Adios. Bell-bottom blues. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Bell-bottom blues. Yes, I'm ready to go. Goodbye. Or maybe I just call it and we'll do another villager hunt episode for a bonus Jonas episode coming up soon. I'll just put this day in a perpetual. I want to use a Nook Mars ticket. Perpetual April 25th. Until we find a Dreamy. I will do that. I am not settling for anyone other than a Dreamy. Okay? I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I want you to a Marcy. Alright. No, I don't want you. I don't want a hippo. I don't. Rocco. I wasn't expecting to run into, well, much of anyone out here. I wasn't expecting to run into you, Rocco. Rocco. No. No, no. Rocco, goodbye. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan because I can already feel that I'm getting too grumpy. Not too grumpy, but if I keep going, I'll get too grumpy. So we'll use up the tickets that I've got. We'll call it for today. And then we'll come back and do another bonus Jonas. This is the reality, though, of villager hunting, right? You guys know. You guys have probably had villager hunts just like this where you just don't find who you want. Or it's like a super long hunt. I was really hoping it was going to be a quick and easy one. But I guess we just don't have the same luck over here on SezTopia that we do on Sezurbia. Time for takeoff. You know what would really turn my day around Animal Crossing is giving me Tutu or Marcy. I would love that. I would really, really love that. We haven't even seen any kangaroo villagers at all. We've seen one bear villager. It's crazy. Come on. Please, give me someone I want. Okay, we're on Sister Fruit Island. Thank you. Let's go. No! Fuck no. It's not the best. I don't want you. You're a jock and I don't want you. Partner. Goodbye. Fuck. Ready to go home. Thanks. Doo-doo! Alright. I want to fly. I'm at the point where I've run out of things that I want to say. And then my tummy is grumbling because I'm hungry. I don't have many tickets left though. I would rather just use up the tickets that I've got rather than take a break right now. I'm probably hangry. That's probably what it is. I'm probably hangry. Thank you, Wilbur. I know. I know all about it. I know all about it. Thank you. How many tickets do I have left? 12. Okay. Come on. Give me someone good. Okay, well, it's Deli. Nice to meet you. I'm Deli. I'm visiting this island today. I am SezRawrr from SezTopia, and that is really cool. Thank you. Let's not have fun together, though. Goodbye, Deli. Goodbye, goodbye. Salsa. It's making my tummy grumble once again. Salsa. Alright. 12 tickets to go. I want to fly. I want to use my Nookmars ticket. I sure do. Please let it be. Tutu Amasi. Please. I implore you to do that for me. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go and see, please. No. Oh, it's Raymond, though. I'll have a chat to Raymond. Raymond will make me feel better. Raymond. Hi, Raymond. So hooray for first meetings. I'm visiting from another island. It's not Sezurbia, is it? My name's Raymond. And you're SezRawrr from SezTopia, huh? I like your name a lot. Thank you. You should, because you know another SezRawrr. Meeting you here like this feels pretty much the way I always thought Destiny would feel, crisp. Raymond, I can't take you, but it's nice to see you, Raymond. What a guy. I'm ready to go home. Thank you. Yeah, I am. Let's go. I sure am. Let's go. Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. No, I've just realized when talking about how many bears there are, although are bears and cubs separate villages? Hold on. No, I need to look that up because I was going to say I have Judy, which would mean I don't have 16. Oh, they are separate things. Bear cubs to bears are separate things. You're kidding me. So there's 20 bear cub villages and there's 16 bear villages. Hold on a second. That's crazy. So that means we haven't come across a bear villager today at all because Olive was a bear cub villager, right? Am I right? Let me have a look at this right quick. That's crazy. I want to use that, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Yeah, because I was going to say before when we saw Olive that she was short. And that's because she's a bear cub, whereas bears are a separate thing and they're taller and Tutu is a bear. So no, I was just going to be so excited that I had one less because I have Judy on my island, but Judy is also a bear cub, so that doesn't impact anything. So I am choosing between 16 bears. If I could even have one bear show up. But I'm not even having one bear show up, right? No bears, literally 0 today. And 0 kangaroos as well. Where are my kangaroos at? Sandy! You are Sandy and I am SezRawrr. Thank you. Okay, goodbye. We're not making new friends. I have 10 tickets left. I'm ready to go home. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm starting to go past grumpy and into just defeated. I just really want Tutu or Marcy. It shouldn't be too much to ask for, right? Come on. I want to fly. I want to use my Nook Mouse ticket. Thank you. Let's go. Are we going through like is it like 7 stages of grief or the 5 stages of grief? I haven't hit acceptance yet. We've done the anger part. I'm not in denial yet. Okay, Money Rock Island. And oh, it's Maggie! I used to have Maggie on SezTopia a long time ago. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Maggie. You're sezrawrr? Did you really come here all the way from SezTopia? You have a grave on SezTopia, my girl. You lived on SezTopia once, actually. Anyway, it is nice to see familiar faces, like I said. I'm ready to go home. Let's go. Thanks. Doo-doo. It's even gotten to the point where my hair's not looking cute anymore. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway. Let's go once again. I want to use a Nook Miles ticket. Thank you. This is going to be... Is this our 50th island or our 51st island for today? I don't know. Thank you. I'm just ready to get going. Thank you. Marcy or Tutu. Marcy or Tutu. Please. 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 Would really like. Thank you. Yes, I know, Wilbur. Thank you. Oh. Oh. I don't even want to go and talk to you. I don't want to, but I will. Hamlet, are you here for survival training too? No, I'm not. I'm here to find someone that is not you. Goodbye, Hamlet. I want to go home. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Thank you. Bibbidoo! I was really hoping we were going to have a really fun, good episode. And I feel like it started off that way. And now I'm feeling like it is not fun or good. And that makes me stress because I don't want to be making episodes that are not fun or good, right? But like I said, this is the reality of villager hunting. I don't even have a thumbnail for this video yet. Because generally when I go villager hunting, I take a thumbnail with the person I find. And I have not found anyone. So that sucks. I'm feeling a bit gloomy like this, like the weather here. Please. No, I don't want a pink elephant. Pink elephants on parade? No, Dumbo. Paolo. Nice to meet you, I'm Paolo. Cool, so you're sezrawrr? I am, thanks. I don't want to have fun with you, Paolo. Goodbye. Bell Bottom Tango, I am ready to go home. Thank you, Wilbur. I think I have 8 tickets left. 8 or 7? is making me sad because now I'm feeling like, do I even release this video? This is what happens, right? Like, I feel like I'm a bit of a perfectionist. This is me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And when I have like a clear idea for something and it goes well, perfect. Great times. When I have a clear idea for something and it does not go perfect, oh no, stress, big stress and sadness. This is part of the process. And I've spent nearly 2 hours doing this. So I don't want that to be for nothing. But then I feel like I'm also wasting your time because it looks like we're not going to be able to find anyone in this video. And is that a waste of your time? Is it a waste of my time? My perfectionist brain is going haywire right now, going, I can't do this. Who are you with the big eyes? Oh, you've got a pretty rainbow tail. Julia. I don't believe we've met. I'm Julia. And you are? What a lovely name you have there, SezRawrr. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much, Julia. Very sweet. Goodbye, though. I have 6 tickets left. 6 more chances for this episode. I'm going to post the episode. Of course I am going to post the episode. It's just these are the things that my brain is thinking. And that's part of why I'm grumpy and a little sad. Because I don't know if it's entertaining. And that's all I want to do is be entertaining. Come on. Over we go. Yes, I know, Orville. I know. I wish sometimes that we could just press a button that'd be like, take me to a Nook Mars Island. And that's all you needed to press and you didn't have to go through all of the menus. Because seriously, it's a lot to just go through all of the menus over and over again. Or like you could enter a mode where it's villager hunting mode and you could just turn off all the menus. And it would just continuously take you to Nook Mars Islands. That would be cool. Anyway. Yes, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Thank you. Sister Fruit Island. Serve me well today, please. No. Quilson. No. No. No, no, no. No. Ridiculous you are. Does he think I'm ridiculous? Quilson. I think this villager hunt is a bit ridiculous. Stovetop cotton swab. Alright. If you say so, Wilbur. Let's go. 5 tickets left, okay? 5 last chances for today. I want to fly. Thanks. I want to use my Nook Mars ticket. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Boo-ba-doo! Okay, Bamboo Island. Come on. Serve me well, Bamboo Island. No. No. Bonbon. Great to meet you, Bonbon. Okay, it's not my island, but it will be. I don't think it's going to be your island, Bonbon. Sorry, I'm a bit of a Five Nights at Freddy's fan as well. I've never played the games myself, but I love watching people play Five Nights at Freddy's because I'm a horror fan. I love horror games and horror movies and stuff. And in one of the games, one of the characters goes, "Hey, Bonbon!" Like that, like really accentuating. It sounds like a Boston accent or something, like Bonbon. Anyway. You might not care about that, and that's fine. That's what my brain did, and I just felt like I needed to tell you that that's why my brain was doing that. Let's go once again. Thank you. I don't have many left. I think I have 4 left now. 3 after this. Let's go. Please. Thank you. Babadoo. Thank you. Thank you and thank you, I know. Thank you. You're just telling me the same thing every single time. We've got a duck. Is this Puddles? This is Molly. Okay. See, I know what the ducks look like. I just don't know the names. I can't put the names to the characters. I did come here all the way from SezTopia. That's okay, Molly. You're cute. But you're not on my list. So goodbye. I'm ready to go home. Thank you, I sure am. Let's go. All right. How many tickets? 3? Yeah, 3 more tickets. I want to fly. Thank you. I wanna use a Nook Mars ticket. Thank you. Let's go. See, it's moments like this that I'm sad that I don't go live, because at least if I were live, maybe I could have 1 or 2 of you to be talking to. It just feels a bit lonely sometimes when I run out of things to talk to the camera about. But I don't have enough time to be able to come up with a stream schedule. That's the only reason I don't go live. But villager hunting, this kind of thing, is made for going live because it's such a monotonous activity, right? Just going backwards and forwards constantly. Benedict, there is someone on this island and it's me. I am from SezTopia, and you're not making a friend here because I'm going. Goodbye, Benedict. Benedict, what a name. Reminds me of Bridgerton. Anyway, I'm ready to go home. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. 2 more tickets. 2 more islands for today. I do not like, I've decided, I do not like unsuccessful villager hunts. Because I've never had, well, not with you guys anyway, I've never had an unsuccessful villager hunt. This is not the first time on SezTopia that I've not found someone with all of my Nook Mars tickets, but I've never had it happen on this channel. It's not fun. Let's go. Time for takeoff. Thank you. Could you imagine though, if maybe we get to the last ticket, the absolute last ticket, and then we find someone? Oh, goodness. But then at the same time, the reason I'm struggling with the thought of stopping is like the universe would be like, yeah, but the next Nook Mars island you would go to if you got more tickets will be your Dreamy. But I can't just do that, right? No, Stella! That's not fair. That is such... No, that's a waste of Nook Mars tickets. I've wasted probably 6 Nook Mars tickets today. I mean, that's not many. In the grand scheme, I had 59. But it's probably... I've seen 6 doubles, I reckon, today. That's not fair. It's not fair at all. Anyway, that means we've only got 1 more Nook Mars ticket, which means this is going to be the last island for this video, right? And I'm going to have to get more Nook Mars tickets. Alright, but that's just the nature of the villager hunt, right? You can't predict it. You're at the mercy of the acnh gods, right? Please let them smile upon me for this last island. Tutu or Marcy, 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 please. Please, 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 please. It would make my absolute day. Tutu or Marcy. Please. Let's find out. Thank you. No, 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 Sparrow. I am from SezTopia. I am. It's not. You're a jock villager. Goodbye, Sparrow. I don't want you. Goodbye. Oh, I don't like unsuccessful villager hunts. Well, I guess that just means we're going to have to do a part 2. So maybe until we fill this plot with a Dreamy, we're going to be doing villager hunts as a bonus Jonas video, okay? I'm ready to go home today, though. Thank you. Thank you for all your help, Wilbur and Orville. As always, thank you, thank you. Right, with that being said, if we look in my pockets, there's no more tickets. So that's going to be it for today then. So now I've got to go and get a thumbnail for this video. And then we'll wrap it, I suppose, because there's nothing else I can do today. Why is it sunshiny here? I didn't think it would be sunshiny here, because it's been rainy on all the Nook Miles islands, right? I thought it would be... Oh, this is Tia, by the way. Hi, Tia. You will one day leave as well. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna have to get a thumbnail, like standing like right here, right? With the empty plot. I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do. Oh, we can't really angle it super well. Hold on, let me try from this part. This is as far over as I can get it, so... Yeah, we can do that better here. Bring it in a little bit more. Not in a little bit more. No, out a little bit more then. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to need to do a reaction. What does aggravation look like? Oh, that could be a good one actually, because I was aggravated. Hold on, hold on. Let me just, so I'm standing straight on. Look at the camera and we can do aggravation. Yeah, okay. That's going to be the thumbnail for this video. Okay, well, thank you guys, as always, for coming on the thumbnail journey with me. Also, thank you guys for coming on the unsuccessful villager hunt with me. That's going to be it. Shall I end this episode like I do on Sezurbia? Oh, there's Meringue in my garden, by the way. Hi, Meringue. And I'm going to need to go upstairs, because my bedroom's upstairs in this house. And I wonder if there's any mess in here from my niece playing. Oh, she's removed the rug from the floor. There's generally a big rug on the floor, but she's removed that. That's fine. All good. With that being said, should I get some sleep? No, I'll just lie down, actually. Thank you. I'll just lie down. Because, my friends, unfortunately this was an unsuccessful villager hunt, but part 2 of it will be coming next week, so keep your eye out for that. With that being said, if you would like to spend more time with me here playing Animal Crossing, whether it be villager hunting on SezTopia or on my main island Sezurbia that we work on together, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, do let me know by hitting the like button down below. I hope you did, even though I got a little bit grumpy and a little sad. Sorry, I'm hangry. I've got to go and get some food into me, right? So with that being said, I hope you're having a happy morning, noon or night, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you in the next video, which will be a Sezurbia video, okay? So I will see you then. Bye, guys.